Hi everyone, it's Maybelle with a Pick a Deck reading for what Spirit wants you to know right now. Trust your intuition if you see an image, word, sign, or symbol that has special meaning for you. The options are the Spellcasting Oracle cards for deck number 1, the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards for deck number 2, and the Archangel Animal Oracle cards is deck number 3. Take a moment to select. You may pause the video if you'd like. Hi, if you chose deck number 1, the Spellcasting Oracle cards, this is your reading. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Right, let's see what deck number 1 needs to know right now. Clarity. Clarity in career. Okay, so you may be looking for answers as to what career path, you may be changing career paths, you may be looking for clarity in whether you should make a change or whether you should stick with something. Let's see. Number 1. Messages for deck number 1. Okay, so Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. This card reminds me of the tarot card, the Hermit. So looking within, searching for like inner truth, wisdom, using wisdom. That's card number 24. Deck number 1, pile number 1. Magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Okay, so it does look like maybe you are making a change or something that you were maybe testing out. You weren't sure whether you should go forward with. It takes courage and trust. Maybe it's something that you're not used to. Perhaps you've worked in a field or had a career long-standing and are making a big change, something new, and that can be scary. What does pile number 1 need to surrender in this situation? Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So you may be deciding to go down, go after what you truly want, what really kind of lights you up, what you're inspired by. And by doing that, you become an inspiration for others. At first, it may feel uncomfortable. It may feel, it says get out of your head. So you may be overthinking things. See, it looks like another one may have one to come out. Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So there may be some type of collaboration. Maybe you were wrong about something. Maybe someone suggested something to you and but it does say surrender to passion. Get out of your head. So be passionate about what it is you're going after. Be yielding, not rigid. And allow other people to kind of speak their needs. Let's see what the Work Your Life Oracle cards say for pile number 1. My goodness. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So, deck number 1, you know, or you are being called. You have some kind of clarity, clear solution. It may take courage and trust to venture into what you don't know, but what you do know. What you just haven't maybe practiced for a long time, or what's not established yet. But what is your soul calling you to do? Follow your passion, and it looks like that would be like the best career move. I also am going to ask messages from heaven for pile number 1, messages from heaven. You are ready for a change of scenery. So you may feel, explore. I didn't even notice that the first time. So that's card number 39. You are ready for a change of scenery. Explore. That makes me kind of feel like explore your options. It also makes me go back to the Lantern Fairy, being like the hermit, exploring, or in the cave, looking for that inner light, that inner truth, using wisdom. You are ready for a change of scenery. Explore. So explore your options, and it sounds like you are ready to surrender your passion, answer the call. And let the animals on earth support you. Feel their unconditional love. That's card number 41. You may be seeing black cats. You may be seeing cats. You may be seeing animals. You may be receiving messages from spirit, messages from past on loved ones. I just noticed the birds on both of those cards. Let the animals on earth support you. Feel their unconditional love. You may be working with animals. Alright, so next I'm going to pull some tarot cards, tarot messages for deck number 1. What does pile number 1 need to know? Queen of Cups. So what I'm getting is use your intuition to find that clarity. Ooh, Death card. It's time for an ending, time for a transformation. Nine of Swords. So just like the surrender to passion, get out of your head. This one may be lack of sleep, worry. Lack of sleep, worry, nightmares, stress. And at the bottom of the deck, the Strength card, and behind that, the Devil card. So, and the Three of Wands. So you may be kind of obsessing, waiting, procrastinating. You have the strength to do this with the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Cups is use your intuition, and that big cup can be love. So go after what you love, go forward with what you're passionate about. Death card, there's an ending, or you're maybe worried about that ending, about that transformation. King of Wands. So you may be worried about ending something with a fire sign king. Oh, the Queen of Cups may be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. She's intuitive and balanced in her emotions. King of Wands can be fiery, passionate. I almost said demanding. So you may be concerned with transforming a relationship with this King of Wands. And concerned with Six of Coins. The Six of Coins can be charity, it's money, it's give and take, but it can feel out of balance. So you may feel like you're not getting what you deserve in a situation. You may feel like you're being breadcrumbing. Oftentimes, well, there are two sets of hands here. One person is receiving 4 coins, and this person is only receiving 2. So from what the Oracle cards are saying, it looks like you are ready for a change of scenery. You're pretty clear on what you should do. What is your soul calling you to do? Surrender to your passion. And with the Strength card and the Lion, let the animals on earth support you, feel their unconditional love. All right, so you have the Strength, and looks like if you follow your intuition and what your soul is telling you to do, there's a clear solution. You can find clarity. All right, that is what I have for deck number 1. Thank you for watching. If you are sticking around for deck number 2, the Sacred Destiny Oracle, that is next. Thank you. Hi, if you chose deck number 2, the Sacred Destiny Oracle, this reading is for you. Okay, so we're just going to ask, what Spirit wants you to know right now for deck number 2? What does pile number 2 need to know right now? Trust. Okay, so you may be called to trust yourself, trust Spirit, trust God, trust that you are safe and secure, that if you've been overly vigilant, it is time to, make sure that you are, protected as far as wearing seatbelts and having smoke detectors and all that, but trust that no matter what is going on around you, that you are being divinely guided and that you are safe. Trust yourself and your intuition at this time. Let's see what we get from the Oracle of the Fairies for pile number 2. Friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. So you may be looking to build relationships with new people, or you may be needing to trust that relationships may be ending for a reason, that you are being guided. And this card also wanted to come out. It says, look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you will find will bring the insight you seek. So this card talks about just finding the book nearest by and opening it up to a page and just, kind of intuitively close your eyes, pick a passage, pick a sentence, and see what it tells you. There's a little bug. So you may wish to do that. There may be a book that you've been meaning to read. It also talks about a book may be a good gift for someone that you know right now. Maybe there's a friend that there's a book that you know that they might find beneficial. Trust your instincts right now. You may be writing a book with a friend. That may be for someone specific. Alright, so let's see for pile number 2. Message for pile number 2. Carnivorous Flower Fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. So trust yourself, because it looks like this is maybe something that friends will tempt you with. And what I'm getting is maybe learn more about the situation. Look in a book, learn more about the situation. I mean, a tempting offer has a high price. A clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. So someone maybe in your friend group or yourself, you may have an idea, an inspiration, something about writing a book or something in a book. You may be reading a book, you may find inspiration in a book. just know that some of these things may have a high price. So to be cautious, but to trust yourself. All right, let's see what Work Your Light Oracle cards have to say about this situation. Pile 2. Message for deck number 2. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Now, unbound, it can also talk about a book, but releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So there may be, an end to a karmic contract. Friendship may be ending, and it may be time to release the way things were. Trust that no matter what, you're being guided by, spirit to experience what you need to experience, and the people that aren't, vibing in like your same frequency or your same vibe, the people that, need to kind of distance yourself from, just trust that it may be for the best. Where are you being called to journey to? So you may be called to do some traveling. It may have a high cost. Let's see, what does pile 2 need to surrender? Okay, so these came out in pile number 1 as well. So I'm going to put them back in and reshuffle because they're the exact same cards. Surrender to passion, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So again, you may be having issues with a friend or friend group, and you're being asked to surrender to passion, trust yourself, release soul patterns and contracts. What are you being called to journey to? I'm going to reshuffle this one, just the message for pile 2. Okay, so surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. And surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So, your friend or friend group may be wanting to do something that has a high price. They may be, maybe they want to journey somewhere, or they want to, they're inspired to do something, but something has a high price. So surrender to what is, that brings you peace. It looks like peace, rest, and sleep. It's a good time to maybe slow down and trust yourself and your intuition. Maybe just curl up with a good book, and then that's when you slow down, you'll be able to kind of come up with that inspiration or the idea, the solution to maybe to avoid the tempting high price. situation. But trust yourself and what to do about the situation, so you know that you're being guided. The security card is there. And at the bottom of the deck also, surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body, focus on the power of your heart, and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. So rest and sleep and maybe meditation it could be helpful at this time. We're going to pick a card from the Messages from Heaven, communication cards. Does pile number 2 need to know? We support you as you cleanse and clear, both inside and out. So it may be time for decluttering your home or spending time in nature. But it is definitely a good idea to get rid of things that no longer serve you. Let's see if we can get one more for pile number 2. Let the animals on earth support you. Feel their unconditional love. And pile number 1 also got this card. You may be receiving signs from, birds, cats, dogs, fish, turtles, any animals really. You may even get messages like, say you see a picture on social media of whatever animal and you see it repeatedly over the course of like a day or two. You may want to look up the meaning of that animal, or just think of what the animal's characteristics are, if you know what they are. If you don't know what they are, then Google, what does it mean when you see, I don't know, turkey is on my mind just because of the Thanksgiving in the States, but it may be any animal and any spirit message that you may find helpful to your situation right now. On the bottom of the deck, it says, we're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. And there's a bear, so that may be one of those spirit messages, spirit animal messages. All right. Next, I'll be pulling some tarot for deck number 2. The tarot messages for deck number 2. Six of Wands. Six of Wands can be a victory. Ooh. Five of Wands, a battle or a competition. Princess of Cups can be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And Princess can be like the Knight of Cups in this deck. So that may be an offer of love, an apology. So we get one more. Nope. Okay, so Six of Wands, victory or recognition. Five of Wands can be a fighting. It can be competition, a battle. It could be internal battle. And Princess of Cups is like the Knight of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot. So it can be an offer of love. It can be an offer, it can be an intuitive message. Six of Wands. So recognizing or having victory over a battle, or battling yourself about maybe whether you want to accept the offer. And again, there was a tempting offer has a high price. Trust yourself. So you may know, you may recognize that there's some battle or competition having to do with this offer. Sometimes the Knight of Cups is like a Casanova romantic type, but he may be just saying what wants to be heard. So surrender to rest and sleep, surrender to what is. So trust yourself in the situation. Maybe not to believe whether to believe whether this offer is kind of valid and true, or whether it's tempting, just a tempting high price. Maybe it would cause a rift or issues within a friend group. Trust that you are divinely guided and protected. And those animal spirit messages are important right now. Look in a book. And that may help you become inspired. It may have something to do with work, looking at all these gears. Alright, so that is what I have for deck number 2. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to stick around for deck number 3, the Archangel Animal Oracle cards is next. Thank you. Hi, deck number 3. If you chose the Archangel Animal Oracle cards, this reading is for you. Okay, what does pile number 3 need to know at this time? Please like, subscribe, and share. Okay, for pile number 3, deck number 3. Lady Bird, accept happiness and good fortune. So, you may be seeing ladybugs, you may be wishing for something. I'm noticing those dandelion, the dandelion seeds. Alright, we're going to get some other messages here for what is a message for pile number 3? And there's a little fly in here, like a little bug. But I'll let him out in a little bit. Okay, pile number 3. Shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and revealing your true beauty. So, happiness and good fortune. You may be needing to show people who you really are. Like, I'm feeling remove some type of mask. And hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So, this card is also about, wishes and good luck. So, hope and positive expectations. Let's see. Work Your Light Oracle cards for pile number 3. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. So, you may be doubting what it is that you are doing or the direction that you've been heading, but instead of doubt, the cards are suggesting to have hope, to be authentic, to remove the mask, or to be, like that exterior shell, maybe that little bit of fear, to kind of remove that last layer to show who you are. Accept happiness and good fortune. You may be doing something and kind of like timidly, wondering if it's going to ever really pan out. And if you're already doing it, you may be thinking about giving up. You may be confused about, whether you are on the right path. But it says you're already doing it. And yes, just say yes. So these seem very, like all of them, very positive, good energy cards. Let's see from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Message for pile 3. It says, out trick-or-treating. We're here. So you may have visitors, or expect good news, expect visitors, expect change. I saw the number 5 there. Out trick-or-treating, tricks or treats. So there may be, some challenges, and it may take some time, but you're already doing it, and so have hope. All right. And then there's this one, Pink Lotus Fairy, a time for spirit. So it may be beneficial to center yourself, get grounded, maybe spend time out in nature, make sure you kind of reconnect with spirit, either through prayer or meditation or affirmations, or however you quiet time, journaling, however you find the time to get centered and balanced and grounded. Okay, so next I'm going to pull, what does deck 3 need to surrender? What does pile 3 need to surrender? Surrender negative thinking. When you have control over your thoughts, it says you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So yeah, that goes along with the hope card, and yes, just say yes instead of, maybe no, or thinking negatively all the time. And surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So the trick-or-treat, we're here, that may have to do with, the other people that, maybe feel like, for some reason, I feel like, maybe you're enthusiastic about something, like really kind of trying to get people to see your side to things, or persuasiveness. But that may be doing more damage than good. So, like, I mean, who likes to be told what to do, or who says being over controlling? So just let them watch you, let them see you're already doing it. Let them see you accept happiness and good fortune. Let them see you be hopeful in even being challenging times, or remaining centered and balanced, and just having that kind of helpful, positive, happy energy. Surrender negative thinking. At the bottom of the deck, it says surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And again, you're already doing it. So, trust yourself. Let's see what the messages from heaven, communication cards, have to say for pile number 3. Okay, so pile number 3, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3 all got this card. Let the animals on earth support you. Feel their unconditional love. So you may be seeing lots of spirit animal messages. You may be seeing cats, dogs, birds, fish, turtles, otters, bears, whatever it is. It may be, on social media you see pictures, and so when you see the animal, and you know that it has certain characteristics, maybe they're kind of buzzy and fast and energetic, like a hummingbird all the time, you kind of can guess what the message is for you. And if not, if you want to be a little more, research driven, you can go Google it and see what spirit messages have been written about. Like you may be seeing ladybugs, and so you may want to look that up, or black cats, and you may want to look that up. Just noticing this one has, like, I don't know if that's a boa constrictor, but snakes. And snakes shed their old skin, so it may be time to shed an old skin, and it may be time to step into something new. So let the animals on earth support you. Feel their unconditional love. You may be, maybe a good time to, like, take your pets for a walk outside, spend time with them, watch them, see what they do, and again, watching their characteristics, you can kind of see what kind of message Spirit is trying to give you. Let us next do tarot messages for pile number 3. Tarot messages for deck number 3. King of Wands, you may be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Or that may be you. 5 of Wands, competition or challenge, battle, fighting. 3 of Coins, compromise. I don't know why I said compromise. I meant collaboration. Compromise would be more like the Temperance card, but 3 of Coins, collaboration, work, You may be working on something. Ooh, and the Devil. Okay, so this other one wants to come out as well. The Three of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands, you may be dealing with a fire sign, and there may be a challenge. You may be either you may be this person, or you may be kind of battling at odds with this person on something that you're working on. The Three of Coins is trying to get to the Four of Coins. Fours are stable, solid, you know, with the Four of Wands. Stable, solid foundations. The Three of Coins is the beginnings of something solid and stable, with the Three of Pentacles that can be more than a couple people. Could be 3 people working on something together. The Devil card can be anything toxic. It can be an addiction to anything anybody can have an addiction to. It can be watching too much TV. It can be eating too much. It can be sex, drugs. It can be working too much. It can be I'm seeing narcissism. It can be anything toxic. It can be illness. It can be procrastination, because I'm looking at the next one and it says the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. Normally it is the ships are coming, so the wait is fruitful, but you may be obsessing. This is also a card of obsession, so you may be obsessing, having to wait. You may be also dealing with a third-party situation with the Three of Coins and the Three of Wands here. Or just outside influences. So there may be, that third party can be anything. It could be, like I said, it could be friends, or it could be work, or it could be family. It could be money. It could be anything that is like a third factor, and any outside factor. So let's go back to the oracle cards to see. So surrender your desire to control people. That may be the challenge in the battle, and just control your negative thoughts. A way to do that would be by connecting to spirit and meditating or praying. Have hopeful expectations, dealing with maybe whenever you have let's see what this one means in the book. Sometimes the authors have an intended meaning. So yeah, so it talks about how you may be thinking about a situation. You may be fearing something, and it may not be woeful. It may be something good at your door. So it's the way you think about a situation. So surrender negative thinking and have hope about the situations. Let animals on earth support you. So maybe spending time with animals, or finding confirmation from again, spending time in nature, or seeing animals as messages to maintain that connection with spirit. So when you see you know, when you see ladybugs 3 times, you know God is talking to you, and it makes you feel good knowing that, you know, you're connected and that you are on the right path. So you're already doing it. Stop overthinking things. Again, with the negative thinking, yes, just say yes. And books are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within. It's time for you to shine. So kind of like let that out. You know, you're already doing it. Get comfortable with it is what I'm hearing, and accept happiness and good fortune. All right, so that is what I have for you. Deck number 3. That concludes our 3-deck reading. Thank you for watching. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I hope you like, subscribe, and share. And let me know down in the comments below what other kinds of readings you'd like to see me do. Thank you.